Thank you. And today I'm going to talk to you about what it's like to be a boy, a town boy, in all girls school, which is my situation. Um, I am the first year, so I haven't had that bad, but and it kind of sucks. The big problems that I have is first off, everyone uses the wrong pronouns. Like, and I mean, I'm totally okay with people like if they don't understand and they make a mistake, let them ask. And not even that they don't ask. When I tell them, they sometimes will be like, they just don't get it, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Um, and it can be really frustrating. It can be really emasculating to know that you aren't recognized as a man, as a guy. I forgot a man. I don't know. And I have some problems with my major. Let's see. I am. I want to be a vocal performance major, and that isn't looking like it's going to go too well because no one's willing to train me as a boy. They will take me on as a girl, but they will not take me on as an econ because there's just no such thing. It hasn't really been done, and I know there are such things as trans singers, but not really trans opera singers, and not down around in Virginia. They don't. No, they don't play. Let's see. Oh, this is a big one. Big problem I've been having. I'm not sure. Alright, if you are trans, you know what it's like to get dressed in the morning. You know how much of a pain it can be. I mean, I kind of like it because it's like I get to become a man every day, and I get to experience that feeling of seeing myself for the first time in the morning in the mirror with everything on, and having this feeling, wow. But the problem that I have is that my roommate doesn't really get this, and she doesn't get. And if you're not trans, you wouldn't really get it either. How awkward it can be getting dressed, because in my case, I have to put on binders. Yes, I wear more than one binder. I know you're not supposed to, but they're not very tight at all. Actually, they're just about, one of them's a little bigger, it's on the right size, the other one is the right size. And I have F's, like my, like, little, let's try and like, picture, this is my chest, and it like, I mean, it's not huge, but it is huge. But when it's bound down, it's pretty solid. Um, but like, her, it's really difficult because my roommate, we actually aren't going to be roommates for much longer, but we get into fights because I'm like, hey, is there any chance? And it's only when she's doing something that she can do other places. It's never if she's like sleeping or something like that. I'm like, hey, we do somewhere else, and she's always like, and we get into a fight. Um, which is why we don't live together anymore, or I'm going to be, but she's still so annoying. She like was staying with somebody else, and then she'll come back here every once in a while. She doesn't tell me when she's doing this, and when she does, I don't feel comfortable sleeping without a binder. My really loose one, not my like actual one, but the loose one that I bought. That was a size too big because I heard they were in small, and they did, which is weird. But I got them from Underworks. Great site. They actually have they're awesome. They're awesome. I have the tri top. Um, I have the double panel, and I do not remember the other one. I think I just have another tri top, but whatever. Um, anyway, so my roommate and I just get into these fights all the time because it's really it's empowering, but it's embarrassing at the same time. Like that you to begin your day like shuffling around with your boobs. It's fucking awkward. Like he's like get in there, get under, yeah. And it's like it's really it can look really awkward. When putting on your STP or your pack or putting in your packer, whatever you use, that can also be very awkward because you have to take that out of wherever it is and put it. I mean, like if it's a packer, you can leave it in your underwear overnight, I guess. But if it's an STP, what I do is like I wash my harness every night. I wash my STP every night. Um, because most of the time during the day I can't. fully wash it, but I can rinse it. But I always make sure that it's cleaned off, and I leave my harness or my tool belt, whatever the hell you want to call it, I leave it to dry in the closet because I can't leave it out because that'd be really weird. And I put my STP in my drawer. Well, I have two of them. I have Samson, who is my Whizpacker Easy Whiz, I think. I think that's what he's called, from YourMate.com. And then I have my Delilah, who is the baby bottle one, that you can get. She's made from Mr. Softy, I think. The packer is Mr. Softy, but I don't remember where she's from because it doesn't say. So like Samson says so on the funnel. It's a funnel. I'd show you right now, but I'm wearing it, so. But I can. I'll show you Delilah later. We'll have a little tutorial thing where I'll be like, hey, this is how it works. This is how you hopefully don't piss all over yourself, because that's really awkward, and that happened to me actually one day right before class, and it was not fun because I had to, figure out a way to get myself cleaned up and get to class on time. I did, and it was fine. It wasn't fun. And yeah, I got really off topic. The dressing in the room thing is really awkward. She gets really angry at me for it, and all my other friends completely understand. But I don't think she gets what it's like or how it is to be trans. I don't like other people seeing me. I like watching myself transform. I don't like other people watching me transform. Unless you're people I've known for a really long time or that I'm very comfortable with, and I'm not comfortable with her at all. I hate my roommate. I can hate her guts. When I see her, I get angry. Like, she's so stupid, annoying, obnoxious, and I'm not going to go off on this right now. My next point, because I keep points, because I get really distracted really easily, because for now we'll leave it at I have ADD, and I get off on various things, but basically, the next thing I was going to talk about was the trans policy, but I don't really know what I can say about it because I don't know that much about it. I know a couple of the basics, and I'm not sure. The only all-girls school that does not have this in place, I believe, is Smith College. But basically, if I get my sex legally changed on my birth certificate, if I get my name legally changed on my birth certificate to a male name with a male pronoun, all that nonsense, if I get top surgery, if I get bottom surgery, if I get HRT, hormone replacement therapy, or JRS, genital reassignment surgery, which is top surgery and bottom surgery, or HRT is like taking T and stuff like that, or if you're an MDAV taking estrogen. If I start doing any of that stuff, I can get kicked out of school. I mean, I was talking to my voice teacher, and she said that it's never actually happened, but that's because most guys leave before it gets to that point, because you're just not allowed to transition here. You can ask that teachers call you by a different name, but when they're grading your papers and giving report cards and stuff, they can't use your other name. Your student ID will have your birth name on it, and all of your documentation will have your birth name on it. If you get your legal documentation changed in any way, you can get removed from the school, and that is a pile of shit. And it really sucks because I'm not sure about HRT yet. I've been thinking about it, and I don't know. Only because if I didn't have the thing with my voice, I'd be on that probably pretty fast. Although, I don't know. It wouldn't be as as big of a decision, but I do, and it's a huge part of who I am. Top surgery, however, I am more than willing to do. My mother, I told my mom about it. She actually started sobbing. I felt really bad because she thought I meant just a reduction. She didn't realize I was like, no, I mean a bilateral mastectomy. I mean, I want these things off. Because if I get a reduction and I'm still not happy, and then I want them completely off, I'll already have all the scar tissue anyway. It'll be major surgery no matter what. But yeah, because binding, it's not safe. I mean, there are ways you can do it without really hurting yourself, but you can crack ribs, you can get micro tears between your ribs, you can break your sternum, you can hurt your back, your shoulders, you can hurt your lungs, and you can get breast cancer. Like, that doesn't sound like a safe way to live. I already talked about watching Samson. nice tiki in his harness. Um, Trans intimidation, that's a good thing to talk about for less than 5 minutes. Trans intimidation basically means, to me, that I feel really intimidated by the other guys here because, like, I came here, I was wearing these frilly ass dresses and cute little shoes, all that nonsense, and I was girling it up as best I could. I had long hair, all that nonsense, and I don't feel as valid as they are, I guess, and that's kind of hard. Um, I don't really know how to deal with that. That's something that I need to figure out, I guess. And hopefully I won't need these stupid freaking bullets anymore because I'm going to the doctor on campus to get an appointment to go see the doctor off campus. So hopefully I can get let's get that's good. Yeah, I cracked my back a little bit ago. Ooh, these are good though. Anyway, that was all I had for this video, and I'm almost out of time, and I'm almost out of time. It was nice talking to you. If you have any questions for me, my email is QueerKade@gmail.com. And I'm going to be setting up a Facebook page under QueerKade, and it will be like you request to join, and you can join. It's not going to be just anyone can join because I don't want people hating and being stupid. But it'd be a great open community for not just trans folk, but queer folk, like all queer folk, to just get together and talk and not fight. I do not want the feminists barking up the wrong tree about FTMs, and I don't want the bis and the lesbians and the bis and the gays like punching each other in the face or any of that crap. Like, we're all queer. We're all here and we're all queer. Can we not get over this? No one is any less or more queer because of their orientation. Like, that's stupid. We shouldn't be discriminating against other people when we get enough discrimination from everybody else. It's really, really dumb. I think this needs to stop, and I'm hopefully trying to foster something that'll help it stop, because the other half of QueerKade of my channel is going to be LGBTQ, get this all right, LGBTQQP space IAA, um, news, like news that involves the queer community, to be able to keep everyone informed. It's a lot easier to check YouTube than to once a week than to like hunt down an article about a certain thing. And I can give you, if I don't talk about a specific issue, I can give you references to articles that would be interesting. Or you can ask me and be like, hey, I'm looking for something on like Prop 8 or whatever, and I'll be like, oh yeah, you can look, like it's been working well, and just here, 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 and here, and it'll be like, and you can find articles about it here and here. Basically, I can be your queer encyclopedia or almanac. Like, I'll be telling you all the terms, like we'll have a talk about that. Because I had a really interesting talk with some girls the other day who had never, they didn't know what they had no idea what genderqueer was. They barely even knew what trans was. I had to explain it to them full out. They didn't know what intersex was. They wanted to know what a matte was, which I know it's not the PC term anymore. It's intersex, and I'm fully aware of that. But I thought, oh, she might know it as the old term. Nope. Anyway, 15 minutes is almost up, and I don't know if my room's gonna come back. So this is Kate, and I will see y'all later. Bye.